It's the early morning hours of June 22nd, 2024, and we are on site at the Lehigh River Gorge near Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Reading and Northern T1 number 2102 has recently departed from Nesquehoning en route for Tunkhannock, roughly 65 miles north. After some waiting, the massive T1 puts on a spectacular show, tackling the grade at the Glen Onoko rock cut. At Whitehaven Tunnel, fog and wind escapes the tunnel mouth as the 2102 continues to work hard up the former Lehigh Valley right-of-way. The engineer of 2102 blows the Reading 6 chime as she coasts at Kirby Avenue in Glen Summit. Now we're along the Susquehanna River at Osterhout. The 2102 has to stop at Penobscot to add on two SD50 diesel locomotives for use of their dynamic brakes, as the grade into Pittston is roughly 2.5% downhill. After uncoupling the diesels, 2102 sets off for Tunkhannock. Photographers gather to get their glimpse of the T1 as it rushes along the Susquehanna. At Tunkhannock, passengers disembark and are able to venture into downtown during the Founders Day Festival. Meanwhile, on the railroad, operations are underway in preparation for the return trip to Nesquehoning. The two SD50s, number 5018 and 5019, are coupled to the rear of the train and will tow it to a siding just south of town. There, the crew will service 2102 and put it on the rear of the train, where it will run tender first to Pittston. turn around on the Y, and lead the train facing correctly all the way back to Nesquehoning. It's now the afternoon at Siedel. Just south of Pittston, the SD50s make their way down before the 2102. Only shortly after the SD50s, the T-Hog thunders by, showing off its true power. Running at track speed, the 2102 makes its way through Solomon's Gap. After taking on water at Penobscot, number 2102 blows its whistle for the grade crossing at Glen Summit. Now coasting downhill again, the 2102 makes its way past the former Lehigh Valley Roundhouse turned library in Whitehaven. Now on former Central New Jersey right-of-way, 2102 works hard up the grade near Milepost 120. With just about 2 more miles left in the trip, the 2102 gets a chance to really show what she's made of. Cloaked in darkness and mild rain showers, the 2102 rests at Nesquehoning. The passengers have since disembarked to head home, leaving with many new memories of riding behind this fantastic steam locomotive. We'd like to wish the best of luck and a sincere thanks to the Reading and Northern, its crews, and of course, the 2102, for showcasing the true spectacle that is rail preservation, and we would love to return to see this magnificent operation once again. Thank you to our friends we met along the High Iron, and thank you for watching.